Hey guys, Technomentary with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to compare the iPhone 12 with the 12 mini in a head-to-head comparison where we took a look at the main differences between these two phones. As you know, the iPhone 12 and the 12 mini was released actually last year. And in this video, we're going to talk to you guys about the big similarities and then those minor differences and why you should consider one versus another. As you know, these two phones are around the same price point, but there's $100 difference. And what that $100 difference, does that make sense for you to buy one or the other? We're going to break all of that down. So before we go ahead and get started with today's video, if you guys are new to our channel, we do a lot of tech news, reviews, and giveaways. So make sure that like and subscribe. But also if you guys are in the market for one of these devices at a discount rate, make sure you guys check out the links in the description section. So let's talk about this. On my left hand side here, this is the regular 12 iPhone here, and then the mini here is on my right side here. So that's going to be the thing. Of course, the mini is the first time Apple introduced that concept of having a smaller phone, and the mini, it's actually still quite big. It's not the 4.7, it's a 5.4 display here versus the regular size one, which is a 6.1 inch display. So the regular one here, we're going to be paying around $799 and then $699. It's $100 difference. Of course, the iPhone 12 has a lot of neat features, and of course, both of the phones do come in that OLED Super Retina XDR display, the A14 Bionic chip, and of course 5G connectivity, which you'll see right here, that wave, and then both of them does have two 12 megapixel camera on the back. So it's not that one has a better camera than another, they're about the same, and they also come in the same color. So those are the key similarities for the big feature for these two phones. So what is the difference between one or the other? So that's going to be where we break it down. So the main differences between them is, the first one, it's going to be the display size. Again, you see here it's a 6.1 versus a 5.1 display. So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to notice. Along with the display, it's going to be the resolution. It's another one of those things where you don't really think about it, but because of the display size, the iPhone 12 here has a 2532 by 1170 pixel at 460 ppi, and then the mini here on the other side has a 2340 by 1080 pixel at 476 ppi. So basically what that means is the regular size has a better resolution, but a little bit less on the ppi. So that's pixel per inch. So that's going to be the first notable around the screen size. The next difference between these two phones are going to be the notch up top. So if you look at the notch right here, as you notice, if we put this on a background, of course, because of one of the notch here, as you'll notice here on the 12, it's less of a smaller notch compared to the display, where on the mini here it looks like a bigger notch. So that's a close-up look at the notch itself. That's going to be another thing to note. And the next thing about these two phones is going to be the battery life. So the battery, because the iPhone mini here, because it's a smaller phone, it has a smaller pretty much capacity size battery. It's around 2200 mAh versus the regular size one, which has around the 15 mAh battery, which is the Pro, same around the Pro size as well. And that gives the regular size about 17 hours of video playback. So video playback allow you to kind of determine how well the battery is, versus the mini, which gives you about 15 hours of video playback. So it's 2-hour difference in terms of video playback. And because it's a smaller phone, although it has a smaller battery, it's not too significant, but that there's a 2-hour in terms of just video playback. Of course, the other things are slightly different in terms of the actual look of standby time, talk time. Those are going to be different, but the video playback is a good indicator between these two phones. And the last difference, of course, it's going to be with the whole body and the weight of these two phones. The iPhone 12 here weighs around 164 grams, and the mini here weighs 135 grams, so almost 30 grams difference between these two phones. So pretty much it still feels really light in the hand. Of course, depending on what size hand you have, the mini does fit really small. So if you like a smaller phone and still want that full body display, this is where the mini was introduced. Again, smaller phone fit really well. If you're medium size to larger hand, the regular size 6.1 inch definitely fits better. Would recommend getting the regular size 12 here versus the mini, as the mini does feel kind of small in to our opinion. So that's going to be the difference between these two phones with the $100 price tag difference. We'll let you guys decide what you prefer, if that $100 worth those minor upgrades. Again, it's sorely up to you, but again, both of the phones are around the same price point. Hopefully this video is helpful. If this video is helpful, please make sure that like and subscribe button. See you guys next time.